Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
G'day folks, Sean here from the Down Under Cruises. I'd like to thank you all for coming on board with us. This cruise that we've just done has been the inaugural cruise for the Helping Hands for Cruising. And our first recipient, Kenny, well, I can tell you what, last night I had a look at this man and my heart was full. Kenny was smiling from ear to ear. We had new friendships, new memories, the building of new relationships, all done within a period of 7 days. And I want to tell you, watching the smile on that young man's face, young Mr. Kenneth, watching his smile made all the difference. What we want is we want more people to come on board with us in Helping Hands for Cruising. Whether it be your hard-earned dollars or whether it be you volunteering, or even if you know somebody who needs the opportunity of a cruise of a lifetime, we're looking forward to having all these people on board. We want to thank you for coming on board. If you've already donated, thank you for your donation. If you've already been assisting one way or another, we appreciate that. More importantly, let's get some more on board. Helping Hands for Cruising. Well, g'day folks, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. And wow, what a weekend. We had the most amazing weekend. And I just wanted from the outset to say thank you to all the people who were involved. You certainly changed some lives. Right now, the way we stand, it kind of looks like we'll be able to put 2 people on a cruise ship at the moment. So let's just go into the chat very quickly. Number 1 in the chat, Mr. Jimmy. Welcome aboard, Jimmy. Nice to have you here. And thank you for coming on board. We've got, hello, Denise. Denise, hello. Hello, Denise. Welcome aboard, Denise. You are working and listening. Awesome. Thank you. Nice to have you here. We've also got Mr. Joe. Welcome aboard, Joe. Hey, Sean and Jimmy. Sean, congrats on your award from your local Rotary Club. Thank you, mate. It was, we just gave over a first aid kit and they were appreciative. So there we go. So thank you very much. Yeah, that's what we do. Again, people saying good day to each other. Denise is saying, guys, I finally got around to putting a couple of what? I'm waiting. Oh, not on YouTube because they have music. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you'll get around that. And and you'll eventually get yourself on there. You'll do some voiceovers, all sorts of things. You know what? Jimmy and I will teach you what to do. But at any rate, Denise, you need to start doing some lives. Joe is saying you're coming down from the weekend. Hell, I don't think I'll be coming down from mine for a while. It is thanks to a gentleman from down Sean's Way named Gary Driver. Well, that's awesome, mate. I did watch some of your lives there, and some of those trucks are absolutely incredible. And I hope you had the most awesome time of being involved with that, mate. Really appreciate you popping in and saying good day when you did. Joe is also saying that this coach from the Classics collection, yeah, I saw that. You put it up earlier on, I think, if it's the same one. Jimmy is saying it was great. It was a great cruise-a-thon, our best ever. Yes, it was. And I'm going to give you the figures shortly. Oh, there we go. I'm getting giggled at. Yeah. Heck yes, from Jimmy, agreeing with me. G'day. Oh, sorry. Bidet Nick, how you going, buddy? You won Darian, Germany's puzzle on his live. Wish he was on a plane going somewhere, but working towards that. Next door every day. Yep. That's, mate, what can we say? You're one of the few that actually get out there and do the traveling. And that's good to see. Ah, yes, the joys of video editing, especially when there's a copyright-protected music in the background. Yep, we get around it one way or another. G'day, Nick, and g'day, Jonesy. Well, what's up? Well, Jonesy, I loved your video that you put up today. I can't remember the name of the band, but the music was pretty good. I thought that was really nice. G'day, Jonesy from Jimmy, and g'day, Paul. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on board. It's good morning, driving and listening. Thank you very much for driving and listening. Just be safe. Joe, hey Sean, it wasn't Jimmy who agreed with you. It was me. Yeah, I know. Both of you agreed. G'day's there. Geez, this is jumping real quick. That's good. Hey, Jonesy from Joe. Jimmy is saying, yes, it was. Yes, it was Joe. Yes, Joe, it was. Yep. Okay. G'day, Paul. Bourbon Street. That's right. Bourbon Street. It was a cool song. I loved it. Sean said it was you. I'm just correcting him. Mate, you can always correct me. Sometimes I'll take it in, other times I won't. But hey, you can always correct me because I know I'm always wrong. Ilana tells me. No, it's not true. That's not true. Well, here's the washout, folks, from the weekend. We had a very steady feed of cash coming in, and that was great. We actually hit $6,000 US. All right, now $6,000 US does not mean a lot to you folks, but in the last cruise-a-thons that we've been doing, we have been averaging 5,500 Australian dollars. Okay, so we've surpassed the Australian dollar figure with USD, 6,000 USD. But when you equate the transaction of the conversion from Australian dollars to US dollars, in actual fact, in US dollars, we made close to $9,000. So my goal was 10. I didn't say which currency, unfortunately. I should have. I would have loved 10,000 USD because most cruising is done in USD. Now, at the end of the day, 6,000 USD will get two people comfortably on a cruise. So our next step is finding the recipients, finding the cruises. So I don't know about you guys. I'm 100% ecstatic, so excited. And that's one of the reasons why I couldn't actually get my head down and sleep properly. So there we go. Now, Joe is saying the best part of the weekend, the Friday road run to the Wellington Caves, and the Cathedral Caves tour with some really great friends from the old truck fraternity. Man, those trucks were absolutely beautiful. And Jimmy is saying, okay, is 6K, I beg your pardon. 6K is huge. Yes, it is. Really excited about that. And really, what can I say? You know, only good things are coming through. There are still more dollars coming in at the moment. And what we're asking everybody is, if you don't mind, would you please get your, you can actually set up your donations to come monthly. For those across the pond, the good news is we are a 501c3, which means you guys get a tax deduction. So please go ahead and do it. Yeah, get it done. Put in a monthly amount, as little as it is, a cup of coffee a month. I don't care. But at the end of the day, it will all add up and we will all be getting somebody on board a cruise ship. Joe is saying, Jonesy, I beg your pardon. Jonesy saying, congratulations, Ducks, and everyone involved. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. And Jimmy is saying, a great job by all involved. Absolutely loved your show. A couple of times. Did someone say coffee? Yeah, mate, we did. Unfortunately, I don't have coffee here. I've got fruit juice, but hey, please have your coffee. Go ahead. I will be sharing in a coffee with you tomorrow morning. Your time. Tomorrow evening, mine. And also, I don't have your nice coffee thing. Hey, I could steal it. I mean, get it from you if you were kind enough to let me use it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, okay. So I'm going to put out a question there for those that are watching. I'm going to ask you, what was your best part of the Cruise-A-Thon? Which show did you guys enjoy? Which show did you guys think was the best? And for me, when I looked at it, I can't actually put my finger on any one stream that was better than anything else, but the one that actually stuck out in my mind was when we went on the match day thing with Scott. And I can tell you, Ilana and I were actually wetting ourselves before we got on, and we wet ourselves when we got off. We had an absolute ball. It was fun. Joe is saying, hey, Jimmy, if you want a quorum of Aussies for tomorrow night, let me know. We always want a quorum, Joe. Always want a quorum. If we don't have that quorum, then we've got to teach them what to do, and that makes life difficult. Jonesy was saying Triple J's was a good radio station a number of years back. Jimmy, Joe, Jonesy. Yeah, that was. That kind of Triple J I can handle. The current Triple J radio station needs a bit of work, Jonesy. We need to fix it up, mate. Maybe we can get that done. Don't know. Anyway, okay, so first things first, I need to actually put this on because this will be the next cruise coming up. And Amy has done her utmost to get everybody all sorted for it. And I'll tell you what, she's going to have an absolute ball because, it's just under 68 days till she takes Roxy on Roxy's first cruise. So, folks, please, if any of you are interested in doing something similar, this cruise will be rather auspicious because it is actually 2 years to the day almost that the inaugural cruise on the Carnival Horizon took place. And here we go. Amy is putting on a cruise that's going out of Galveston and headed round parts of Mexico, Progreso and Cozumel, and then headed back to Galveston. So have a look, and we'll have a bit more of a chat afterwards. What can I say? That's going to be one hell of a cruise coming up. Okay, so some of the good things that have happened. Let's see. Joe is saying here's a breakdown of the convoy to Wellington. One Atkinson 3800, one Dodge 84575 with a Perkins 6354, one International CD 1840 with a 160 horsepower Cummins and a Suzuki Carry K truck and a Denning Decker. Oh my goodness me. That sounds like it was an amazing, absolutely amazing um, um, session you had there. Jonesy is saying, no, too much government involved. Yep, you're right. Government's getting in the way of everything these days. Jonesy is saying he enjoyed your first hour. That was you were watching Michael Ann, and Michael Ann did a great job to open up and get things running. Well. G'day, Scott. Welcome aboard, buddy. What's up? What are you doing up at this time of the morning? Are you heading home or you heading out to work? Joe is saying g'day to Scott, and Billy is saying g'day to Scott and Amber. G'day, Jimmy from Scott, and Jimmy is saying we need sponsors. Yeah, we need sponsors. Seriously, do. Good morning, Danny. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Thank you for everything you did this weekend. You were awesome. Scott is saying g'day to Danny. Yep. So yes, we do need sponsors. In fact, we would love to have some sponsors coming on board that would help with any of the cruises, but more importantly, the rock and roll cruise. We need a special sponsor that will actually help us keep Ricky Rocker under control. So there we go. No problem. Anytime. You are special. We love you for it. Joe is saying the Atkinson led. Hang on, let me do this so it doesn't jump. The Atkinson led on the way down while the Denning led on the way back. But that little Zook hauled all the way down and back. Good on it. Yeah, those things are awesome. Hey, lovely Danny, good on you. And Danny is saying good day to Joe. So yes, sponsors will be very, 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 very helpful. We need them because essentially what we're doing is, it's going to help us put more and more people on board cruise ships. Now we're trying to get some packaging happening where some of the sponsors might give us a hand. If they give us a hand, well and good. Things will work. Things will work really well and help us out. So there we go. Jimmy, you sent me something and I appreciate it. I will sort it out a little later on and use it in the future, not today though. But thank you. Paul is saying good day to everybody. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Jimmy, Brother Scott, and Danny. Okay, so Joe is saying we're missing Captain Controversy. He must be lost. Yeah. Captain Controversy does. I mean, occasionally he needs time to sleep. So, and he's on a different time zone altogether. Nick is saying it is one thing to go on a cruise, but it's another thing to hop on a plane and fly half around the world to that crazy island we call Australia. Yeah, you're right. But it just so happens that any of those type of ideas, we have to fly all the way across to you guys before you guys come on down. Jimmy is saying, hey, Joe, my friend just bought a 2016 Cornerstone RV with a Cummins IS 15-litre engine that produces 600 horsepower and 1,950 foot-pounds of torque. Seriously? That's one serious machine. What are you going to use all that power for, Jimmy?
Let me just put this in Stream Elements. G'day, Stream Elements. Let me just read this out. Stream Elements is saying, Helping Hands for Cruising would like to thank you for your donation. And well said, because you guys certainly did assist and donate really well. Scott is unfortunately on third shift for 2 weeks before going back to first. Oscar Mike Golf, that's a killer. The shift changes used to kill me. That's why I don't do it anymore. G'day, brother Paul. Danny's saying g'day to you, Paul. Yo, Paul. No, not g'day. Yo. 3:19 hours in Arizona right now. Yep, I understand that. It's 20. What are we now? 2022 right now down under. So there we go. Joe, the ISX is the best of the engines Cummins made. Jimmy, I'd love to have a B Series 5.9 litre 12 valve inline 6 in an early model Dodge Ram 2500. Oscar Mike Golf. What a machine. Jimmy's saying, Danny! And Danny's going, Jimmy! Yeah, I can just see it back and forth. Jimmy's going, it's like a tour bus. Okay. So you're going to tour anywhere with it, or you're just going to use it as a family vehicle? Jimmy says he travels the USA for his job, so he lives in that RV. Okay. That's cool. Joe is saying the torque of the engine is what is important, not the power. The more torque an engine has, the quicker the vehicle the engine is in will climb a hill. Mate, you should have seen the bus that we went on in New Zealand. It was an old London double-decker, and we had to get out and push the damn thing up the hills. Nick is saying it's definitely on his bucket list to get back to Australia for the train known as the Great Southern. They only run it in the summertime between Brisbane and Adelaide. Yup, and it is a beautiful trip. But I'm going to tell you this. Do not come down unless you bring that girl with you. Okay, there we go. The 12-valve 5.9 are unbreakable. Denise is going, hey, sorry, busy guys. You got to do what you got to do, Denise. We're in your time zone, so we appreciate any time you're with us. Jonesy is saying he'd like to have his own cruise ship. Just say, yeah, I know the feeling, mate. Seriously, I know the feeling. Danny's going, Denise. Let me see. Jimmy, no, it's not mine. It's my best friend's. Oh, that's cool then. If he lives in it and it's almost like a home, well then there you go. I'm with you, Jonesy. Yeah, we're all with Jonesy in that one. You won't be in that cruise ship on your own. Nick, and come to Tasmania. Yes, Nick, you got to go down to Tassie. Tassie's awesome. Not that I've been there, I haven't. But WB, what's WB? Joe, don't speak in symbols. I don't get it. G'day, Lorraine. Welcome aboard. Good morning. Yes, good morning. And Joe is saying g'day, and Scott is saying g'day, and Lorraine is saying hi back. All right, Nick. It's on the list, Jonesy. I met a pretty lazy lady while I was on my last trip, and I'm going to see her in April, going to see where that goes. But I will return to Australia. It's definitely in my future. Yeah, you got to bring her along. We need to check her out. Breaking in his newest tumbler now. Oh, good on you, mate. Did you just get it? That's awesome. Stream Elements is saying, for those that haven't, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the like button. More importantly, please share with your friends. Okay. Joe, thank you, mate. Welcome back. Welcome back, Denise. Now I got it. There we go. The life of a charity president. I don't know. Thank you, Lorraine. Everybody else is clarifying for me now. Sean, you have to come over and visit. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be there with Ilana on about the 19th of September. That's when we're headed in. Jimmy saying good day to Lorraine. Joe is saying, I got it at the truck show. It's from a friend of mine, business called All American Custom Chrome. Oh, that's cool. Nick, she did New Zealand, Singapore, and Thailand. Then I just did Australia. It was interesting. Learned about the different countries through each other. Mate, who cares? You just got to bring it down. Lorraine saying good day to James. Denise is saying, still running, just have all in one ear. Hey, we can handle one ear. It's better than no ears. So she just flew over Australia, but she was able to see my first-hand account of your great country. For one trip, I covered a lot of distance. You sure did, mate. And she's got to come down and see it for real. Nick says he figures in one trip it's pretty good to hit everything except the ACT and Tasmania. Well, the ACT is not important. It's Tassie and the rest of the country. The ACT is just full of hot air. Excuse me. I shouldn't have said that, but I did. Okay, Joe is saying, if you check out my Facebook, you will see 2 photos of the truck, one from Alexandra in Victoria back in June and the other from Dubbo, New South Wales this weekend, just gone. Mate, I did actually see it. Now, let me see what's going on with this one. Yes. We've got to have this one. Here we go. This is the next cruise coming up in about 300 days.
Have you been dreaming of an Alaskan cruise? Or maybe you've taken one before and you just can't wait to go again. If so, the Helping Hands for Cruising Group Cruise is just the cruise for you. June 15th through June 22nd, 2025, you will set sail on the magnificent Norwegian Encore. This amazing group cruise will take you to Juneau, Skagway, a majestic cruise through Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, a stop in Victoria, British Columbia before arriving back in Seattle. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com today to find out how you can be a part of this fantastic group cruise to Alaska. This is one you definitely don't want to miss.
Quick question, folks. Did any of you get to see Bruce's show on the CRUISE-A-THON? I tell you what, he had everybody in stitches and they're still talking about it. Seriously, it was an amazing show. Unfortunately, I was sleeping. I had to watch it on the replay. But I'll tell you what, it certainly raised some money. And that's what we wanted. Joe, ACT has only politicians' broken promises. Jonesy is saying, Nick, what Sean is saying, you need to get that girl down under. Absolutely, Jonesy, in more ways than one. No, sorry. Lorraine, last night I did a live stream and gave a shout out for the CRUISE-A-THON and Tribute Cruise. Thank you, Lorraine. Appreciate that. Anyway, we can get some more support. Jimmy is saying he saw Australia in a movie once. What, was it written Australia or did you actually see the pictures? True romance. No, Jimmy, you got to come down and see it in real. For real, mate. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice. Joe, I was meant to do a couple of lives, but had too many squirrel moments, all the good-looking trucks and buses. Yep. I'd be a bit worried if you chose a truck over me. I mean, no, right. All right, you all got to get to go home, but I'll keep you playing in my ear. Thank you very much, Scott. And, mate, really appreciate the show that you did. You also had everybody in stitches. Joe saying, see ya. By Scott from Jimmy. Okay, so Here we go. Now this one here, that Alaska cruise is definitely one that Ilana and I would love to do if we win on Thursday night. Hang on, I got to have a look and see what the figures are for Thursday night. If they are high, then we might actually get a ticket. If they are piddly, well then, yeah, nah. But I'll have a look in a sec. Let me see. I've got to get to the right app on my phone. There we go. Just gone past it. Okay, so let's see. What have we got? Any big ones? Ooh, yeah. Oh, bugger. There was one tonight, but I missed out on that one. But there's one on Thursday. I'm not telling you how much, Aussies, because you guys will all get in there and then I'll lose out and then, hey, we're in trouble. So anyway, Scott is saying later, Joe. Late Joe. Danny is saying bye, Scott. Scott is saying have a good one, Jimmy. And Lorraine is going, Scotty! Wrong Scott for that one, but yeah, okay. Scott is saying, talk to you later, Danny. And Jimmy is saying, is there really a Quigley Down Under? Yeah, there is. I'm not going to tell you where it is, but yeah, there is. See you around, Lorraine. And that's from Scott. And then a lot of money. Yep. It is a lot of money. They did raise a lot of money, and there are a few things out there with lots of money coming into the charity. So we're really appreciative, and we'll see what happens. Now, I was going to talk about the Alaska trip, and Lorraine is saying that the Alaska trip is expensive, but you know what? It goes out of Seattle, and it goes up to Alaska, and it's one of our bucket list ones. And so we'll just have to, I won't tell Ilana that we missed out on a big one tonight, but we'll fix something up for Thursday night anyway. Joe is saying that he's going to get out of here. He's going to have a shower and talk tomorrow. All right, mate, you have a great night, and thank you for popping in. We really appreciate it. Jimmy is saying, here's some dollars, Sean. Could you get me a lotto? Yeah, we could, but I'm not going to tell you how much it is. It's huge. Bye, Joe. Yeah, it's at least 3 digits. At least 3 digits. All right. So, what more can I say, folks? I've got to get this video up because this one, well, according to Ross, I've actually overpaid. So here we go. I hope maybe you'll see what character's actually hiding in this particular video. But here we go. I'll put it up. What an awesome piece of music, let me tell you. We are really, really excited to have that one provided to us by Scott, that video talking about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. And yes, it is absolutely amazing. Jonesy is saying to Joe, see ya. Man, there's a lot of tongue twisters in here. Lorraine is saying, I heard someplace that you have 3 digits, Sean. Yeah, I got 3 digits. Danny is doing a bit of a dancing act there. And yes, Danny, it's a great piece of music. Let me say this. Jonesy is saying, did you see my video uploaded a couple of hours ago of me on the Spirit docking in Melbourne? Mate, I saw the Spirit, but I didn't watch the video, so I need to look at it. And I will. Yes, Jimmy, it is the cruise of the century. And yes, it's going to be so good. So good. So good. I mean, now all we need is Denise to come on board to make the compliment of the first aid staff. And what can I say? We'll be right. Isn't that correct, Denise? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm putting you under pressure. Smash that like button. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very much. Yes, please smash the like button. Folks, what we're trying to do is make this channel, the Helping Hands for Cruising channel, a self-sufficient channel so that everything happens. We can get people on board cruise ships all because of the channel. We've got merch as well. The best thing to do, go to the Helping Hands for Cruising website. That is Helping Hands, 4, cruising.org. Have a look at that. And if you've got anybody that you want to nominate, all you need to do is put in a video and, I'm in trouble. She heard that. Yep. You know I mean it lovingly, Denise, because we want you on board with us. But yeah, I understand where you're at. Just come on board. If you've got anybody you want to nominate, as I said, just put it on you can actually upload it onto the website. It will come into the board and then we can deal with it accordingly. Danny is having a giggle at Denise, and so is Jimmy. Jimmy's having a giggle there too. But we just want you on board. I mean, seriously. It's going to be fun. So now, what's new for Helping Hands? Well, with the funds that we've just acquired, and for that we're eternally grateful, that goes into the normal coffers. And I can tell you, folks, that right now the total sum for Helping Hands is growing, and it is allowing us to put more and more people onto cruise ships. So right now we're standing with 3 prospective recipients. We don't mind getting a whole lot more, and we don't care where they come from. For all we know, they can come from the military avenue, or they could come from anywhere. We don't care, as long as we have an opportunity to put somebody who's never had the opportunity to get on a cruise ship. By the way, if you are a channel out there that is into cruising and you want to put a cruise together to host somebody, by all means, go ahead and do it. We would be eternally grateful for you doing so. That would still get a group more, a bunch load more people on board a cruise ship, and that would be absolutely exciting for us. Danny is saying you can't get anything past Denise. No, you can't. She's got eyes everywhere. That's why she's such a good nurse. Jimmy is saying we need Danny and Meg and Denise with us on the Rock and Roll Tribute. Agreed. We'll see how we can make that happen. Well, Denise, as you know, Jimmy has given me an excuse. Danny's got the same excuse. Jimmy, here we go. There it is. Jimmy, I wish I could. Just so much stuff going on next year. Bro's wedding, the bridal shower, her conference, and parents' day trip for a week. See, told you. She's going to make excuses as well. And I know Meg will definitely make an excuse. Then Jimmy sounds like you have a full dance card for a while, Danny. Yup. I reckon Danny's got the most exciting year next year with Big Bro getting married and new sister-in-law. And I tell you what, she's just going to have an absolute ball. Absolute ball. Anyway, folks, what can I say? CRUISE-A-THON is over. Now the board will make a decision as to when we have the next one. We are taking submissions for people who want to host some time on the next CRUISE-A-THON. So please let us know if you want to, and we'll definitely help you out there. Danny is saying the wedding is a lot of mula mula. Yeah, you just got to use the word wedding and the price goes up. Lorraine is saying my excuse is just no money. That ain't no excuse, let me say. G'day, Michael Ann. Thanks to everyone who participated and donated to HH for Sea Life this past weekend. You're all awesome. And I've just been spending the last 40 minutes telling them exactly that, Michael Ann. So thank you very much. Jimmy is going, Michael Ann! So, yeah. Hey, Michael Ann, Jonesy said your show was the best one he liked. Hey, of the entire weekend, which were the channels you were most excited to see? I don't mind if you don't pick the Down Under cruises because, who are they? Jimmy is going, Danny, are you in the wedding? And Danny's response, I had a blast this weekend. I could not have done it without Meg and Michael Ann and Paul for helping me mod. And you are the mod extraordinaire, Danny. So there you go. Yes, just am, Jimmy. Am bridesmaid, getting the bridesmaid gift tomorrow. Can't wait. Man, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Lorraine is saying good day to Michael Ann. That's really awesome. Also, for me, what was some of the good stuff was looking at some of the old pictures that Scott managed to, controversial Scott, that is, that he managed to bring up, like the videos on Kenny and Scott and Amber and the Catanese couple. It was awesome. Just looking at James. Every time James starts talking about that cruise, I see the tears in his eyes, and man, that to me that makes my heart full because I know he had a good time and it opened his eyes to things. Jimmy is saying, so excited for you, Danny. That's awesome. Yes, it is. And Lorraine is saying, no, her live was best. Michael Ann's? Well, yeah, it was a great live. Danny, thanks. I'll definitely post pics for sure. If you don't, we'll get upset, Danny. Michael Ann is saying, just wanted to pop in and say hi. V going live, so I'll be over there. Have a good day. Awesome. You say good day to V for us. Won't be long. I'll be shutting this down anyway. Jimmy's saying goodbye to Michael Ann. And Danny is saying she'll be over there soon. Awesome. All right. So what more can I say, folks? We've had a successful weekend. More coming up shortly. And, I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for all their hard work, B, all their ability to donate. We couldn't have done it without all the donations. And appreciate all the inventive ideas and innovative ideas that came up in order to get people to empty their pockets. With that in mind, folks, I'll be back on tomorrow night with Jimmy as the Ducks, Jimmy and the Ducks. And hopefully Kenny will be in there as well. And let me see. Jimmy, I have to have a shower and head out to work. Great work, everyone. Jimmy, only pig shower. All right, mate, go and have your shower and have a safe day, please. With that in mind, I will catch you on Jimmy's Live tomorrow. And also, folks, Friday night across the pond, Saturday, that being Saturday on our side of the pond, we will be doing our live, both Ilana and I, and we'll have some more in the wash. With that in mind, folks, have a great night and take care. Nice to see you, and thank you for all your help. Take it easy.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.